Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is SUCI IRMA SURYANTI with registration number A1M219116 and I'm from class B. And here I want to explain the material about the methods of test validation. Method of test validation. Importance of method validation of test procedure in an important aspect of compliance with the various regulation. Compliance required that the validation of test procedure be conducted before their introduction into routine use. Whenever the experimental condition for which the test procedure have been validated change, validation of test procedure must be reconducted. Once a test procedure has been developed and validated, a report should be prepared that include the scope of the test procedure and the method followed to validate them. This validation report will become part of the document evidence to demonstrate compliance with the regulation impacting the test procedure and that they are fit to their intended purpose. There are some topics and subject language testing evaluation, the material about the test, the method test validation. The first topic is what is definition method of the validation. The second, the objective method of the test validation. Third, theory method of test validation. Then the last, method validation parameter and acceptance criteria. Firstly, I want to tell you about what is the method of test validation. Method validation is the purpose used to confirm that the analytical procedure employed for the specific test is suitable for interest use. Results from method validation can be used to judge the quality, reliability, and consistency of analytical result. It is an integral part of any good analytical practice. Or method validation is essential part of the process of ensuring that measurement result report to customer are correct. However, it is important to have other aspects under control such as satisfactory laboratory design, stable environmental condition, suitable quality control. Procedure of this fall under the general heading of quality assurance. So, from an ethical point of view, method validation is important because the customer employs the expertise of the laboratory to do an analysis it could not do itself. It trusts the laboratory to use a fit for proposed method. And the laboratory in turn should apply all aspects of good science to the problem. This include appropriate validation of the method used. It is good commercial sense to have some assurance that measurement will be correct before it is carried out. Validation help to provide the assurance. The unsatisfactory alternative is to carry the measurement out, detect error, and have to repeat the measurement. Next. So the object method of test validation is to gain experience in test method validation and to identify sources of variability in a set of measurement using gauge R and R. The second objective is to calculate the process capability for a given test. Next. For the theory, the method of validation test is the use to gather evidence that given test procedure will consistently produce results that will be meet predetermined specification and quality target. And according to the non-governmental standard setting agency, the United States Pharmacopoeia, there are 8 guidance need to be tested for the test method validation. Next. So method validation parameter and acceptance criteria. For the method validation parameter and acceptance criteria, there are 7 criteria for a method test validation. The first is selectivity or specific. Second, precision and reproducibility. Third, accuracy and recovery. 4, linearity and calibration curve. 5, range, and the last, limit of detection. For the criteria, the first is selectivity specific. Precision and reproducibility as per ICH precision should be investigating using homogeneous authentic sample. However, if it is not possible to obtain a homogeneous sample, it may be investigate using artificially prepared sample or a sample solution. And second is precision and reproducibility. Precision and reproducibility as per ICH precision should be investigated using homogeneous authentic sample. And the third, accuracy and recovery. The accuracy of an analytical method is the closeness to the true or exact reference value. The ICH document on validation methodology recommend accuracy to be assessed using a minimum of 9 determinants over minimum of 3 conception level, change specific range, and construction. Next, and for linearity and calibration curve. This refers to the linearity of the relationship of concentration and SI range. SI measurement across the range of the analytical procedure in a validation. If linearity is not attainable, a nonlinear model can be used. The goal is to have a model, whether linear or nonlinear, that closely describe the concentration measurement relationship. And the 5 is range. Range is the interval between the upper and lower concentrations or amounts of analyte in the sample, including the concentration for which it has been demonstrated that the analytical procedure has a suitable level of precision, accuracy, and linearity. And the next, limit of detection. The limit detection is the point which a measurement value is larger than the uncertainty associated with it. It is lowest concentration of analyte in a sample that can be detected but not necessarily quantified. The limit of the detection is frequently confused with the sensitivity of the method. The sensitivity of an analytical method is capability of the method to discriminate small difference in the concentration or mass of the test analyte. And the last, I think enough for me. I'm sorry for my mistake and thanks for your attention. And I close with I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.